Gordon Charlie, can you see me?
Yes, I can.
See, long time ago, after I went over to this island.
No, that's too much. You can't say that. That's a sacred knowledge.
Thank you, Gordon.
I won't tell you the story, but I can tell you a bit of it about the stingray.
No, not even that.
The head of the stingray is Lizard Island. Lizard Island is the shape of a stingray, and it got two islands in south direction and Cape Flattery. That's the end of the tail left. One mountain. All in line, south direction, and Lizard Island is the big stingray. I can tell you that. But I can't. I won't tell you the story, full story. Why they named it.
Yes.
Somebody else might steal the story.
And this was where Noel Pearson, when Gordon put in his native title determination, Noel Pearson cut off the funding, which cut the body of the animal off. And that's Gordon's whole spirit.
Yeah, Mr. Pearson, Noel Pearson cut my funding off. When I put in for the native title, Cape Flattery to Lizard Island, it's about 20 k's straight across the island. And they cut my funding off. He got jealous when I put in for the native title. I put a native title from Cape Flattery over Lizard Island, another 3 miles down to the Great Barrier Reef. That's far as the claim I put. And a lot of people go there marling, fishing. I put a native title of that, but they didn't, no respect. No compensation or nothing. So that's where I am now. And Ruth tried to help me. Ruth came here. She worked for many years, and people didn't want Ruth to come and help Aboriginal people, especially me and my people.
So Gordon, they treat you with disrespect. Is that correct?
Yeah, no respect. I'm still monkey. They call me monkey. When I go out hunting, pig hunting, and go out for wild beef, see, they put a lot of national park in my country. When I go out hunting for pig and wild kangaroo and guar and plain turkey, they all run for the national park. Because we can't go into the national park. We can hunt. Every place where I go around in this country, there's always be private property. Private property, and I haven't got a property. I haven't got a land to own. So I got nothing. They said to me I had no rights. When I speak up for my country, they say, this is not your country. The policemen, every people that I've met, the government people, and in my own community. When you got off-class people in our community, they control the black people. We got mixed people in our community. It make it pretty hard for me. And I'm very angry.
What are you angry about?
Angry for what they do to us and what they do to me. They call me monkey. Gordon Charlie's a monkey. They said to Ruth, don't help Aboriginal people. They're monkeys. You don't have to educate them. That's what the off-class people said to Ruth. And a lot of people said that to Ruth. And Ruth, sometimes I question Ruth, sometimes Ruth don't want to tell me. See, Frankie Demal, that's Noel Pearson's cousin. Noel Pearson controlled the Queensland. He's a government person. This was given down from John Howard when he handed that 10-point plan. Pearson took it. And he thinks he's a big boss in this country. And he's a white man. He's not an Aboriginal. He's the one go out and speak up for all Aboriginal people. So when we got them sort of people, we get nowhere. So I want help from some other places, from another country. I need support. I'm just like asylum seekers in my own territory, in my own land. I got no rights. I want to buy land, so I want to own a land for my family. I want to own something before I die. I want compensation. I want compensation. And how can I get that? But this is my land. They could have given me compensation. When the white people came over to this country, they set up a corporation and they shoot all my family. They shot all of them. My granddad used to work at the station. My granddad seen everybody. He seen everybody get shot. They bring them into the station and they shoot them down like a bullock. My grandmother and my family been down at the water hole looking for lilies, food. They walked down, they drove down there, they killed them, shot them. That's my story, and I got a big story. I got a lot of story. Cooktown district, they wiped everybody off. They grabbed the children and put them in the mission school. They killed the whole people. Some survived. Well, that's my story.
Yes.
Mission is Hopewell, been run by the Lutheran Church. And I want compensation as a victim. I want help to buy land.
And
They got the big dredge in the big lake.
And what they did to
They kill all the fish. They kill everything. They kill all the healing water.
And especially the Congress of Clans is now.
Now they form a Congress of Clan. Mr. Pearson put them, Haitian clan, all different tribes, into my clan, and then put them into my claim. Today they're the boss. They shaft me out, and I got no rights.
The land transfer process to us, Gordon, can you explain what happened?
Yeah, when Alan Jones and they brought my brother down here to Mariba to have a word with me, and they got them drunk, and they came down and talked to me when they were drunk, and Alan Jones represents the Cape York Land Council, represent Noel Pearson, and he told to Ruth to shut up, or else he'll put Ruth away. And I had a lawyer there. He was a Japanese fellow. The Japanese fellow was my lawyer, and he never said nothing. They had their representatives came to the meeting to support. Only me and Ruth and the Japanese fellow. They took my brother back. They took him back to the mission, back to the Hopewell. They were drunk. They made my brothers hated me in the courtroom. It's just a meeting.
What was the purpose of that meeting?
The purpose, they didn't want to support me. They didn't want Ruth to support me.
The purpose of that was to transfer his deed of grant and trust portion to Hopeville Congress Aboriginal Corporation. And is it ever sad he still to this day doesn't even understand what the land transfer process was? Goddamn Australia. I need help with the international arena. You can't do this to kill full ancestry Aboriginal people. They have not got the same training as white men, and even those of other ancestry brag because they have quarter or half ancestry that they can learn better than a full ancestry determined monkey. What the hell is going on here? We need the help of the international arena. This is a breach of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. It's a breach of the International Covenant on the rights of his children and their future, and self-determination in governance, and right to his spirituality and his spiritual connections to the land.
See, I can't speak. I'm not educated. I only went my grade 4 as 4. So you go and you can write your name. He said, "What this?" Showed me a 10-shilling note. And that's what's my pay. When I left, the next day I worked, I got 10 shilling. That's my wages. Back in the 60s. 1960. Well, to 1989, and I started getting a little bit like $100. But all those years I worked with $70, 170. I got to buy taco with that.
Gordon?
I work in the workshop, mechanic.
Okay.
Then I left the job from there, and I worked 18 years on the police force, tracker.
What inspired you to start the native title claims for the Dingle?
I always had that in mind, and when Eddie Mabo took up the case, and then I took his footsteps from Eddie Mabo. See, Eddie Mabo come from the island. I come from the mainland, Australia.
What happened is that you heard about Mabo. You know about Mabo? Eddie Mabo?
Then I got up and done something for myself and for my people.
So were you the first in Queensland to start the native title determinations for the Aborigine people?
Yes. I started when I fought for the native title for my people in Queensland. Well, I started in around about 84. So I just went to the Legal Aid, the Aboriginal organisation. I went to them for help, and from there, and everything went on the full force in the 90s. And when Mr. Pearson went around and got all the other people to jump on the wagon to join me, it wasn't their native title. It was my big fight. I was fighting. I challenged the Queensland government. I challenged Mr. Beattie in the High Court. But when I went to the High Court, Mr. Beattie wasn't there. The Premier wasn't there. Only Noel Pearson. And also the other Aboriginal people. The ones that came on board to get their land. And they said their prayer to the High Court. I told the judge, excuse me, I'm going outside. I don't believe in church. So I went outside. And they got my cousin, Gady, they done it behind my back. They got her to swear on the Bible. And it wasn't their fight in the court. It was my fight. She put her hand on the Bible when I went outside. You think that's right? And I still don't understand it today. It's haunts me all the time. What this country coming to? Because my rights. I see a lot of people come in this country, they get kicked out of this country. I put in for the native title. I done it for my people, like my family. Dingal, that's my family name. When they put my grandfather in the mission, he was named Dicker. Dicker means in the scenery tale, tribal name. So when he went to the mission, they gave him this name Charlie Dicker. So they call us Dingal family, tribal name. Then when I put in the native title, I put in Dingal what a tribe. Tribe is my family. I don't speak for other people because I was fighting this land for myself, for my family. Other people didn't bother about that land, right? Because they were scared from the Japanese. When the Japs took over the mine, I was fighting. I wanted compensation. I wanted my land back. But now I can't go live in my land because the water is polluted. I can't live there. There's nothing there for me. I want to buy land outside of that area. So that's why I want compensation for that.